Jono, can I get any word at all?
Gamer.
Thank you, gamer. That's fun.
Run, jump, dodge, fight, make it through the way. Run, dodge, jump, fight, get to the end of the day. Run, dodge, jump, fight, make it through the way. Run, dodge, jump, fight, get to the end of the day.
Waking up every morning, it feels like I've leveled up. I gotta get myself up and scoring, or I'm gonna lose my stuff.
And somehow it feels like I'm never getting older. Like everything, it just repeats. My life's one big side-scroller.
Run, dodge, jump, fight, make it through the way.
Make it through the way.
Run, dodge, jump, fight.
Get to the end of the day. Run, dodge, jump, fight, make it through the way. Run, dodge, jump, fight, get to the end of the day.
If you're wondering what to do today, I am not at a loss. I know I have to defeat some way the big final boss.
It's been a real long journey, yeah, an endless winding road. But if things get out of hand, then we'll simply reload.
Run, dodge, jump, fight, make it through the way.
Make it through the way.
Dodge, jump, fight, get to the end of the day. Run, dodge, jump, fight, make it through the way. Run, dodge, jump, fight, get to the end, get to the end, get to the end of the day.
Woo! Oh, that was so cute.
That was
fun.
awesome. Thank you, Jono.
Welcome, everybody. This is Charm Scene, the most
Woohoo.
charmingest podcast in all the scene. I'm sitting across from the amazing gamer girlfriend, Lily Ludwig.
And I'm sitting across from a man who's never touched video games in his life, Austin Packard.
Not once, not once. And we're joined on the keys by the fabulous Sam Scheidler. Just a floating pair of phantom hands.
Like the Addams family, but
Yeah.
two of them.
But Lily, who's this?
We are both so lucky to be sitting across from Jono Mammel,
Ooh.
one of the most charming people in the scene.
And I definitely don't have 600 hours logged into Baldur's Gate 3. That would be absurd.
Oh, no.
Who would?
Jono, we actually all sort of came up at Annoyance at the same time. We were all taking music improv classes together. And now, Jono, you are doing everything all over the city, all of the time. You are in TMI with me, which is at Annoyance. You are doing Lost Realms at Otherworld. We are all
Yes.
doing Lost Realms at Otherworld. You are also doing Bards at Otherworld.
Oops, all
We'll
Bards.
talk more about this at the
Improvised
end.
So much
D&D
music
musical.
improv.
And you're also, just like our guest Amber Lindy, who was either before or after this episode.
Depending on when we release them.
Who knows? You're also in Blank, the improvised musical at Revival, which
Yes.
is very cool.
So exciting.
Hardest show I've ever done. So much fun.
Wow. Well, we are so glad you're here. We're so happy to. We're just friends hanging out today.
Yeah,
This is such a good
totally.
time.
So you're clearly an active performer in the scene. We would love to ask a story about your time as a comedian or performer or actor. What do you got for us?
Yeah, this story actually goes back to my high school theater days. Over the summers, the 3 high schools in my district would come together to do one big musical.
Ooh.
It was always an extravaganza, Children of Eden, Hello Dolly. When I joined, it was Shrek. I played Lord Farquaad.
Of course
and
you
it is, to this day, one of my favorite roles.
Oh, that's amazing.
The little guy is a menace. He's a tough thing for an actor to play because the role is played on your knees.
Yeah.
Because he's about 4 feet tall.
oh, yeah.
I ran through 2 different pairs of volleyball knee pads during the course of that show, flattened to nothing.
Oh,
Oh.
And I remember so clearly getting to the end of our run, our closing show, and going, we did it. We made it. This costume, which was made from scratch for me, held on through the run. Nothing bad happened. We get to the middle of my big song in the first act, What's Up, Duloc?
Yeah.
And I realize my shoulder's just slightly lighter than it should be right now, as my cape, held on with safety pins and a prayer like the rest of this costume,
Yeah.
has drifted off. And I go, no, the illusion is going to be ruined. The audience can see my little leggies, and they will know that I am, in fact, a fully grown human person.
Right.
This is just before the dance break, so I spend a moment frantically trying to clip it back on. The audience is laughing because they like to watch us suffer. I get to the dance break and we survive, and I look down and I see that one of my little leggies, not my little leggies, but Farquaad's
The fake
little
ones,
leggies,
yeah.
has somehow slipped out of its boot.
Oh,
And
no.
It's just a loose, somewhat filled pair of yellow tights dangling about as my boot is still clipped to one of my knee pads. There's a moment in the dance break, I hide myself in my cape and I come out kind of pow.
Yeah.
And I take that moment to shove my leg back in the boot. We get there. Everything is fine. I make it through the rest of the song. I make it through the rest of the scene. And as the outro to that scene, we reprise the song one more time. My favorite song in the show because it inexplicably ends on the Defying Gravity riff. Things are looking up. I get T-pose carried back into my tower because it's the only way I'm going to cross that much space in time.
Sure.
I clamber up the ladder, grab my broom, unclip my legs from my knee pads so I can drape them over the side of the tower as if I am sitting on the ledge. Drape my legs over, and no one's gonna bring me down. Ah. And as the curtain closes and the audience applauds, I hear thunk, as one of my boots, the same boot that came unglued before, has fallen 10 feet below me onto the stage, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, no.
It was one of my favorite performances of one of my favorite shows.
Wow.
Did it fall before or after the curtain closed?
As the curtain was closing, which I think is peak comedy.
That's
Wow.
amazing. That's so funny.
That's so fun. Well, here's what we're going to do. So we're going to take your story there, and we're going to put it into a big old metaphorical blender. And from it, we're going to make an improvised musical based on whatever we like. We're going to pull out bits and pieces of it. I love Shrek the Musical.
Yeah?
I think it's so... Do you know anything about it, Lily?
You've shown me the I Know It's Today song.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
I've watched that 1,000 times, that Sutton Foster thing. God, it's a good show. But that's amazing. That so many costume issues in one.
Yeah. It was the end of the run. It knew that it had almost made it to the end.
Yeah.
Now is the time to get a little funky with it.
Honestly, my favorite part of this story, what I think is really interesting is you're like, I'm losing my cape. I have to fix this or they're going to know my real identity, which sounds so like
Whoa.
superhero coded.
Yeah.
Like, if I take off this cape, are they going to see that I'm just a human?
Yep.
Like a full-grown human, whatever you said. I thought that
Yeah.
was funny. I'm leaning superheroes.
Yeah.
I love superheroes.
I'm on board. You want to do superheroes?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We cut to a thriving metropolis.
Yes.
People are bustling about on buses and trains. They're all getting ready for their days at work. But someone high above them is watching. From the top of a building, someone is watching over the city. And we see them now.
Here in Metro City, everything is fine. Knowing that the people's safety is all mine. I've got to watch over every single day, making sure that they're okay. It's on my shoulders, the city's on me. Watching everything they do, I see. It's on my shoulders, yes, it's on me now. When I fly through the air, all the folks say, wow.
Wow.
I'm superhuman. I'm superhuman. I'm superhuman. But I'm still just a man.
Times in this city are so hard. The crime is all over the place. And life can just go on and on. You can see the pain in our face. But when we look aloft, who is that we see? Oh, the only one who's looking out for you and for me. Could they do it? Could they save us all? Or will they, like the others, just take a big fall?
I'm superhuman.
were just human, I would fall to the floor. They're just
Superhuman. I'm superhuman. I'm superhuman. But I'm still just a man.
We cut to an old-timey bank vault, and a couple of old-timey robbers are just rubbing their little hands outside of it.
We gotta get inside that here bank vault. What do you think there, Ross? What do you think? We can get inside this thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got all these empty sacks with dollar signs on them. We gotta fill them up with something.
You brought your own bags with dollar signs on them? I thought that was what was inside the vault.
What, they're provided?
Wow.
Fancy kind of bank. We really gotta get into
what a
this
good
one,
bank.
Tony.
Hey, Claude.
Yeah?
Hey, Claude.
What?
You brought your special vault busting gear there, Claude?
I got my big crowbar. I got my little acetylene torch. I got my big fists.
Oh, Claude, we love you and your big fist. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Tony.
go and distract that there bank teller so that she don't see us breaking into this here vault.
That's brilliant, Tone.
All right.
I'll hit the vault door with my big fists.
I love that.
And I'll be there to grab the money and put it into my big bag.
You might be putting bags in bags.
Low, like under the sink.
Yeah. All right, let me go talk to this broad. Hey, cutie.
First Bank of Metro City, how can I help you?
Name's Tony.
Name's Rosalie, how can I help
nice
you?
Hey, I'm thinking about opening up a little special little account just for myself.
Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to help you set that up. Is this a savings account, a checking account, an
No, this
investment
is
account?
something a little different. I was thinking about opening up, I don't know, maybe a joint account.
Oh, of course. Happy. The teller starts clicking away on a computer. It is very clearly her first week here, and she is trying to hold it together so hard.
Hey, what was your name again?
Rosalie.
Rosalie. Rosalie, you look a little nervous. Why?
Oh, I'm simply new to the job. That's all. I'm happy to assist you.
Yeah, well, Rosalie, you know how I mentioned this is going to be a joint account?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like to be the other person on that account, huh?
Oh, I have to consult the employee manual.
Oh, Rosalie, just consult your heart, huh?
You are very striking.
I'm very suave. Ooh, Rosalie, oh, can't you see this thing that we got right here? Now keep your eyes glued right to me and don't look away, I fear. I wanna open something with you. I wanna start a whole new world because this here is my favorite bank and you're my favorite girl.
1 + 1 means 2. That's me and you.
Oh, Rosalie. 1 + 1 means 2.
That's me and
Me and you.
So long I've been waiting for a man to sweep me away.
And here I am.
Praying every night that he would come to me one day. And here you are, you're chiseled, you're suave, you are so cool.
That's me.
I'm buying homes, I'm picking a dress, I'm looking into school.
Oh, Rosalie. 1 + 1
Means 2, that's me and you.
Thank you for reminding me. 1 + 1
Means 2, that's me and you.
Me and you.
Killing it, Claude. He's distracting the girl. We're gonna get in the vault. I didn't think that he could do it, but turns out he's worth his salt.
Maybe we'll get out of here in time for an early lunch. Keep your bags ready. Now Claude's gonna do a punch.
Oh, Rosalie. 1 + 1
Means 2, that's me and you.
Me and you. 1 + 1 means 2. That's me and you.
1 + 1 means 2. I'm now a bean counter too. I got so much to put in my bags. Come on, Claude,
me and you. When suddenly, cuckoo, the front door of the bank is blown open, and there, standing in all of his glory, MetroMan, here to save the day.
I'm gonna need you to stop right where you're standing.
Whoa, MetroMan!
Oh my god, it's MetroMan!
Oh my god, it's MetroMan and it's only my first week.
MetroMan, what are you doing here, huh? I'm just talking to my new girl, Rosalie.
More like, what are you doing here? Tony, I know your gang. I've put you behind bars so many times. When will you learn?
This is just a normal banking appointment.
We're wearing different masks this time. How did he know? Last time we wore those old-timey, just the eye ones like the Incredibles have, but now we're wearing ski masks, and he still got us.
And still, Rosalie fell for me. This is amazing.
MetroMan's eyes glow purple and your masks are all lifted off of your head.
Oh!
Ah,
Rosalie, don't look at me. I'm hideous.
I feel so vulnerable.
He's beautiful.
Hey, what happened? Wait, Rosalie, who's beautiful?
You're beautiful.
Oh, I was worried you were talking about MetroMan.
No, he's also... Have you seen him?
I mean, he's gorgeous. Look at him.
The single little curl down his forehead?
There's not a single fault in that man. I just know it.
You know he works out. But still, there's something rugged about you. Something dangerous.
Guys, what the hell
Something
is happening?
bad.
Can keep the heist going. I think this with Rosalie might be real.
All right, me and Claude are gonna go try to punch him. Good luck.
Punch.
MetroMan, looking on in absolute astonishment, walks over to Tony, clearly distracted by Rosalie, and just puts his arms behind his back.
Oh, MetroMan, couldn't you just this once let me go? Can't you see that I'm a man in love?
Don't you know, Tony, women love a man in prison. You'll be everyone's pen pal.
Rosalie, you'll wait for me?
I've waited long enough. What's a little bit more?
Oh, Rosalie, I'm so glad I picked this bank to rob.
I'm so glad I went here instead of the internship at the museum.
Oh, MetroMan, I may hate you, but you respect love.
Oh boy, another love song. Can't wait to hear how this one's different.
There's one thing that I love, it's justice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Putting the bad people behind bars. Every day I go and clean up the town and look up at the stars, wondering when it's my turn, when it's my turn. When will MetroMan find love?
If there's one thing I love, it's stealing. Don't you just love the thrill of the chase? You look out for the cameras and try not to get caught. Then you get in your getaway car and begin the race. Oh, I love it.
If there's one thing I love, it's punching anything inside. I might not be the brains here, but you know I bring the might.
If there's one thing I love, it's Rosalie.
Tony.
And I will love her always. I will count on my prison wall in notches till the days I can see you again.
This city's oh so vast. This city's oh so wide. So many places for evil to hide. I make it my mission, I make it my guarantee that one day all this filth will be cleaned up by me.
I love stealing.
I love Rosalie.
I love justice. I currency.
I love putting money in a bag.
Oh, Tony.
I love this bank tender.
And I love this town.
Wow.
We zoom out from the bank to a telephone wire above it and a few birds sitting on the wire discussing what's going on in their day.
You would not believe.
What?
You would not believe what I found on that rooftop right over there.
Is it gum? It's always gum.
It was gum. And this one still had flavor.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
I've been trying to eat the gum off the sidewalk, but it's all stepped on.
The secret is rooftops. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, rooftops are great. And the streets are pretty nice. But you know where it's at?
Where?
Where?
Right out of their hands.
You
What?
take gum out of their hands?
You take it right out of their hands. It's still in the stick. You got a little bit of foil. That's roughage.
Oh.
Whoa.
Put it right in your little mouth.
Oh.
They never see it coming.
Bird Brian, you are the boldest of all of us, I swear.
Oh, Bird AJ, you know I wouldn't go anywhere without you. And Bird Catherine,
Yeah.
you're the best of us. You're gonna outlive us all.
That's true.
It's because I eat a lot of nuts and berries.
Yeah, I'm just eating gum over here.
I eat the foil.
So you just fly right up to people, huh? You don't even care?
No, they know this is our town.
Well,
There's nothing they can do to stop us.
Yeah, we're the real criminals in this town.
the birds. We're just a couple of birds. Forget what you've heard. We're just a couple of birds. Yeah, we fly around and we like to feed and we like to eat a little bit of bird seed 'cause we're birds. That's right, I said that, we're birds.
Hey, look straight down, he's holding out his palm. He's got a piece of bubble gum on it, and he's gonna put it in his mouth. So follow my lead, birds, and let's fly south.
We're birds, flap, flap, flap. We're birds, flap, flappity flap. We're birds, flap, flap, flap. We're birds.
When I see what I want, anything, you know it's time for Brian to take wing. It's kinda mean, it's kinda sordid, but that's just life when you're a corvid.
We're birds, flap, flap. We're birds, peck, peck, peck. We're birds, peck, 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 peck. We're birds.
Now it's just normal bird behavior, so don't say we're being mean. Some birds fly south for the winter, but we fly south for wintergreen.
We're birds, 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 but birds, but birds. We're birds, birds, birdity birds, but bird. We're birds,
And we'll tweet
birds,
and we'll toot and we're
birds.
toot.
We're
And
birds.
go for your juicy fruit.
We're birds. We cut to the lair of MetroMan, where he goes when he's not crime fighting, a deep underground cave, just him and his AI assistant. And he thinks about the day he's had.
Oh, Hobart. I feel like no matter what I do, the city continues to be difficult to live in. There's more crime than I can handle. I'm just one man.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Hobart is here for you.
Oh, Hobart, when will I find someone to spend my days with? Crime fighting or even outside of it? What happens when I hang up the cape one day?
Well, I guess you'll just be a regular guy.
You're
There's
so
only
smart.
3 beers left in the mini fridge, by the way. Just a little update.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Beep
Would you order more? Would you
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You know, it's been an awfully difficult life ever since my parents were tragically killed in that train accident. Not the way that you think, a different way.
Yeah, they were, I know, I've heard it a million times. They were victims of a classic trolley problem.
And that's when I knew the crime problem in this city had to be stopped. You've got criminals out and about, tying ordinary people to the streets, ordinary people with an absurd amount of wealth, perhaps, but ordinary nonetheless. Are we not all people?
I'm also getting reports that bird crime is up.
Damn the birds! I'm tired of the birds. Why must all crime in the city fall upon my shoulders? Am I an Atlas for Metro City? Carrying it all on my back?
More like a Sisyphus, because the same problems keep happening over and over again.
And you gotta roll it up that hill. One must imagine MetroMan
roll it
happy.
up.
Oh, Hobart,
Yeah.
I simply don't know what to do anymore. I fear the problem is too big for just one man.
Wow, it's like the opposite of a Western. The town is too big for the one of you.
My God, you're right.
I guess you need another hero.
Where do you turn when you fly above the clouds? Where do you look when the people are so loud? How do you find someone like you, someone who can do everything you do? Where do you find a hero in the world?
110. We need a hero. 001. Who will be that one?
For 15 years, that cape's been mine, flying down and stopping crime. With my power, I prevail, but one day I know that I'll fail. 110. We need a hero.
001. Who could be that one?
Breaking news. City free of all crime.
What?
It seems MetroMan has finally done it. He's finally been the hero that we all need, and we no longer need him. This has been the end of the news, as there's now nothing to report. Goodbye.
What's a hero to do when all the work is done? How do I sit back, relax, have fun? What's a man with power to do to fill the hours? 001. 001.
I guess we don't need a hero.
001.
Your hero days are done.
Goodbye, Metro Man. Hello, Marvin.
Updating user report. Marvin.
Beep boop. Beep boop.
Beep boop.
We cut to the interior of the Metro City Jail. Prisoners are all holding on to the bars as if it's their only way to be framed in this shot. And you see a veritable rogues gallery of all of the criminals that MetroMan has put away over the last 15 years. Some of them just look like normal people. Others are big, enhanced monstrosities. Some with mind powers or plant powers. All sorts of superhumans and regular humans in one facility.
Yeah, I'm back. They caught me at the bank. The bag in a bag trick didn't frickin' work. Y'all were right.
Oh, it's good to see you. Jellyman missed you.
Hey, Jellyman.
I'm made
Slap
of
me
jelly.
Ugh, I never learn.
I'm surprised they could keep me behind these bars. Check this out. And he slips past the bars, and then he slips back in. I just like it here.
Stay on your side of the bars, Jellyman.
Okay.
You know Mayor Mayhem does not like company.
Can you keep it down? It's me, the little guy on the floor.
The little guy is the most diabolical villain this town has ever seen.
I
He
look
frightens
so cute,
me.
so no one suspects me because I look all adorable. I'm going to tell you a secret, though. I'm not actually this little. I've been walking on my knees.
What?
I've worn out so many pairs of volleyball pads.
You mean to tell me that the worst villain that Metro City has ever seen is not even that little?
It's called a secret identity, all right? Some people wear capes, and some people wear jelly, and I just sit on my knees, and it kind of works.
Well, I wasn't always Jelly Man. I used to just be a regular man until I fell into that vat of radioactive jelly.
And I wasn't always Mayor Mayhem. I used to be Mayor Gunderson. And then I also fell into a vat of radioactive jelly.
Hey, we gotta do something about the vats of radioactive jelly.
It was one of my campaign promises, but I was never going to keep it.
And I wasn't always this size. When I was a kid, I was small, and then I grew up.
Whoa.
And then I got down on my knees.
Whoa.
We've all done horrible things, but I dare say that lying is one of the worst of them.
Okay, I literally burned down an orphanage, but go off.
How could you do this to us, little guy? We trusted you. We looked at you like our leader.
Yeah, no one cared about me until I put on these shin guards.
Hey, you know what I think? And we pan quickly down the bars to Tony, who's just writing the name Rosalie over and over on the walls of his prison. You know what I think we ought to do?
No.
What?
I don't know.
We're all in here, right? We're getting mad at each other, but that's just what the system wants us to do. It wants us to fight one another. We got the makings here of greatness here. If we all could just work together, get over our differences, whether they be differences of height, differences of composition, or differences of political views. If we got together, we could do something truly diabolical and get back to doing what we love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yes.
Follow me to the future. Follow me to what's new. The few villains of us, we've got some villaining to do. Follow me to tomorrow. Follow me to some sun. I think our time in Metro City has only just begun.
Don't you know it's good to be bad? Oh, don't you know it's good to be bad? Think of all the times that we've had. Don't you know it's good to be bad?
Yeah. We're gonna take all the bad guys in this jail, a veritable villain nation. We're gonna work together to beat the real villain of mass incarceration.
I'ma slip out of these bars and I'm never coming back. I'm a jelly man and jelly is everyone's favorite snack.
Don't you know it's good to be bad?
Don't you know it's good to be bad?
Think of all the fun times that we've had. Don't you know it's good to be bad?
So come on, villain brothers, let's break out of this jail.
Yeah.
Let's go and get the city back. Our plan will never fail.
I think for all us villains, this is finally hope. Never mind, forget that I lost the popular vote.
Don't you know that it's good to be bad? Don't you know that it's good to be bad?
Think of all the mayhem that will be had.
Don't you know that it's good to be bad? We cut now to the news broadcast. This just in. Ignore the reports we just made of no crime at all. It seems at that very moment there was a massive explosion at the Metro City Jail, and all of our classic villains have now escaped. MetroMan, if you can hear me, we need you again. I'm so sorry about what I said, but can he still be the hero we need him to be?
We see in the sky, it's one of the, like a bat signal, but it's just a picture of a city skyline. Because he's MetroMan. It's a direct parallel to the city directly
It's
underneath.
directly above
It's quite redundant.
It's they have to do it from there's a lake and they have to go out on a boat and project it above the skyline.
Yes. But
Depending
who
on where
sees
you're
it?
standing, you can't see it.
It
because
doesn't
the
make
skyline
sense.
just matches.
Right, but it just happens to be that MetroMan sees it exactly as intended.
Moments before MetroMan wakes up, jolting up from a nap in a lazy boy. His fingers are Cheeto stained. He has not shaved in a couple of hours, which, given his incredible cellular regeneration, makes him look as if he's been in the wilderness for a couple of weeks.
For sure.
He is scraggly and scruffy. He is in like linen pajamas that are extremely rumpled. My city needs me. I can. Oh God, they're all out.
Yeah, I didn't want to wake you, but like every criminal in the city is just kind of running around.
Hobart, you started as an alarm clock. That was your first job.
Yeah, and then you programmed me to have a sexy voice, and we kind of went.
We got very distracted.
Form over function, I guess. Anyway,
Understood.
wake up! Beep beep! Oh no!
I'm awake, thank you. I don't know where to begin. I'm just one man. But one
Well-
man can clean up an entire town.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
then, the door kicks open, and in walks a little toddler wearing a superhero outfit. And he looks to MetroMan, and he goes, "Reporting for business."
Oh, kiddo, the P in the elevator stands for penthouse, not pool.
Nope, I'm here for you, MetroMan. I am your new sidekick.
You're so small.
That's right, I'm a literal baby.
You are a literal. Your grasp of the English language is spectacular.
Thank you, that's my superpower. Just call me Baby Boy.
Baby boy, I couldn't put you in danger. I couldn't possibly. That wouldn't be very heroic of me, now would it?
Can I tell you something, MetroMan?
Please.
For the 2 years I've been alive, I have done nothing but obsess over you. Let me help you save the city, MetroMan.
Calculating analysis. There is a 99% chance this kid is actually telling the truth and will help you.
My God. Well, Metro City needs us. I suppose I have no choice but to accept your help. Baby man, is that what I call you?
Baby boy.
Baby boy, even better.
Baby man is my father. But quick,
It's true. Beep boop.
we better hurry, MetroMan.
MetroMan pulls down the bust of a head of Chaucer, and a bookcase swings open, leading into the Metro layer.
Whoa.
Let's get you outfitted, baby boy. I really do. Is there anything else I could call you?
Baby boy is my name.
Let's get you outfitted, baby boy. Cut to the streets of Metro City. People are running in a panic. Little explosions everywhere.
The birds on the wire are screeching and screaming.
This is
and
nuts.
absolutely dive bombing for gum.
So much gum. There's explosions everywhere. Every major financial institution is being hit.
Every siren of every police car, fire hydrant, ambulance are going off.
A police car pulls up to purportedly help with all of the everything, and is suddenly punched out of the way by Clyde's big fists.
And from the sewers erupt just a giant torrent of jelly. It's sticky and it's grape flavored and it's getting everywhere.
In the midst of the crowd is a little guy.
Oh no, it's little guy.
He's the worst one.
Hey, all right, villains, everything is going to plan. We're out of jail. We've broke the doors down. And now it's time to take back our town. That one superhero Metro Man, he thinks he can foil our plan, but he cannot foil our plan.
They locked us up, took us away from what we love, and now the city's ours to take. It fits us like a glove. So come with me, my villains, and let's go raise some terror, and then we're gonna see if this city gives a carer.
I don't know much, but I love to punch. I punch for anyone, day or night. I punch from you from left to right.
It's our
inspiration, yes, you found it's me, the civil servant leading all of you to anarchy. I'm back to make the day mine once again. Come along, my little villains, we're our henchmen.
It's our town now. It's our town now. Don't have a cow, but it's our town now.
Just then, the Metro Machine pulls up and does a really cool skid drift thing right in front of the villains. And from inside the car steps out MetroMan and Baby Boy.
Halt, evildoers, not one step more. Otherwise, with you, I'll simply have to wipe the floor. I've done it before, and I've done it again. I may be a superhero, but we're all just normal men.
It's our town now. It's our town now. Make the super say wow, 'cause it's our town now.
This one's for you, MetroMan.
Baby boy, no.
I'm gonna go do it.
Be safe, be brave, be strong.
I'm gonna run at those bad guys for sure. I'm gonna leap at them and punch them and oh so much
Is that a
more.
baby? Is that a baby?
And we watch as Baby Boy flies through the air, a literal 2-year-old toddler.
And the villains go, Guys, if the worst villain among us is the tiniest, the most powerful hero must also be the tiniest. I think this guy's maybe got some real powers. We better get out of here.
And we watch as Baby Boy starts to vibrate and radiate a red, sickening glow. What is Baby Boy's power? What is he going to do?
All of the villains' nose starts bleeding and they start coughing up blood.
There's blood in the jelly. Might feel bad. And we watch as Baby Boy ages rapidly. My power. We watch as Jellyman. His jelly turns back into skin. We watch as
Little guy stands up.
Tony just stops being interested in bank heists.
Ross throws down the bags.
Mayor Mayhem gets into his purple palanquin, which turns into a Honda Civic.
The British guy drops the accent that he's been faking this whole time.
And Clyde purchases a gym membership.
MetroMan.
Baby boy,
Well, it's hard to call me that now. I'm so old.
you were incredible.
Thank you.
Truly the hero we all needed.
No, MetroMan. My only hero is you. It's always been you, MetroMan. I don't care who's behind that mask. I don't care who's under that cape. You're the reason I did this. And if my power was a one-time use to get rid of all the villains' powers in all the city, then I'm glad I did it. For
I
you.
think you've taught us all a valuable lesson, baby boy. We are all in our own right heroes. We are all just people in a mask and a cape. People looking for love while committing bank heists.
Speaking of which, a block over, Rosalie has fainted.
Rosalie! Tony runs to her.
Tony,
Rosalie, are you okay, my love?
I'm better now that you're here.
I'm only out of prison for a little bit. I'm sure they're gonna put us all back there. I don't have an interest in robbing banks anymore, but I still did it, and I still broke out.
Then maybe we better make the best of the time that we have. There's a cute little Italian place on the corner. Would you like to go on a date?
Yeah. Hey, MetroMan, is it cool if I date this girl real quick?
MetroMan stares at the two of them for slightly longer than may be necessary, and then reaches up and takes off his mask.
MetroMan, but you're not MetroMan.
I'm Marvin. And I don't think this city needs heroes anymore.
What?
At the end of the day, we are all but normal people. And I think today proved that better than anything. You don't need heroes. We don't need villains. The world has enough bad things going on.
You're saying we just need to be
We
ourselves?
just need to be ourselves. and help each other. Look out for your fellow community. Make the town you want to live in.
Wow.
And I'm going to start by donating half of my absurd wealth. The other half will allow me to continue to live in the comfort to which I have become accustomed.
Sure.
But the other half can be used to, I don't know, do a social program or something.
Wow. So you're saying we can be heroes just like we are? Just being ourselves?
Everyone's a hero.
Be the hero in your own story. Be the hero in your own story. That's the only way to get full glory.
I may be old now, but one day I was young, and I will never forget what you have made me become. I was a hero, and maybe I still am, but this permanent hero gig could be my jam.
Be the hero of your story.
Be the hero of your story.
That's the only way to get true glory.
It's time I hang up my cape. It's time to put down the tights. No more superpowers, filling evildoers with fright. There's a sunrise coming up over the lake. It looks so very pretty, symbolically and literally. It's a new dawn for Metro City.
Be the hero. Of your story. That's the only way. Get true glory. Hey guys, everyone down is learning how to be good more. So how about Squawk? You and I go down and rob that convenience store.
I don't know.
We got sharp beaks. We don't even need a gun. We can go and take all of 7-Eleven's gum.
Be the hero of your story. Be the hero of your story.
That's what we've all learned here today. Is that's the only way. To feel true
Yay! Oh, what a terrific, what a story. That is so many characters.
Twists and turns.
Oh man, what
My
a
whole
time.
note page is just names.
Marvel, if you're hiring,
That's
I'm
true.
just saying.
This was a good concrete story with a clear arc. I see sequel potential.
Less convoluted than some of your other ones.
What are those
dare
birds
I
up
say.
to?
Jono, this was so fun.
So
You're so
much
fun to
fun.
play
So
with.
much fun.
And
Always fun to play with you.
speaking of Marvel movies tend to have an end credit scene.
Ooh.
And one thing we like to do here on Charm Scene is we like to ask our guest, what was the most charming character? Which character charmed you the most in that
Or who
story?
deserves to have maybe one more song?
Yeah.
If we're talking end credits scene, I want to see what's up with Mayor Mayhem.
Okay, yes,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Mayor Mayhem. All right.
Like, what about it?
Yeah.
I think Mayor
His
Mayhem
plans?
is returned to a jail cell because he was a bad guy. But as we all know, politicians don't just let one defeat stop them.
No.
No, they plan for the next election.
All right, well, let's see that then. I want to see Mayor Mayhem back in campaign headquarters,
In
talking
jail.
about his campaign headquarters in jail, talking about how he's gonna
take back his mayorship.
Take it away, Mayor Mayhem.
Just because you lose the battle doesn't mean you've lost the war. Everybody knows that that's what the off-season's for. I'll plan again, I'll take my time, and soon Metro City will be mine. All it takes is a little accident to find a mess to clean up. When this all is done, I know that they'll be writing me up on the ballot. You have to write me in. I won't pay your campaign tolls. No, I campaign on sin. It's my term. It's my term. Mayor Mayhem's turn. Finding all the people to vote for me. I'll make this town better easily. I'll listen to all my voters, give them all a voice. And the day that I'm sworn in, I will remove each single choice. Then it's my turn. It's my turn. It's Mayor Mayhem's turn.
Attention, everyone in jail. It is time to hold our annual jail president election.
God, this shit's always rigged.
Whoever's jail president gets to decide what books we put in the library. So make sure you cast your ballots for someone good.
First we start at Metro City Prison and work our way on up. City Council's next, and that will sure fill up my cup. Then I go back into City Hall, and by the time I'm done, I'll be governor, then president, then emperor. How fun! 'Cause it's my turn. His turn. It's my turn. His turn. It's Mayor Mayhem's turn. It's Mayor Mayhem's term.
Amazing.
We were all singing term, right? Not
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was singing both at the same time.
Amazing.
I think I did both at some point as well. It's all good.
Jono, this was so much fun. Let's hear it, of course, for the incredible. It's Lily Ludwig sitting across from me.
Shucks, let's hear it for Austin Packer.
Ah, dang it. And on the keys this entire time, doing an incredible job, it's Sam Scheidler.
Yeah, it is.
And of course, we couldn't have done any of this without Mayor Mayhem themselves. It's the incredible. It's Jono Mammel.
Gee, thanks for having me.
Jono, what a damn delight.
So
Do you have anything to promote? Anywhere people can follow you on social media? Anything like that?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Jono Mammel, JONOMAMMEL. I post about the shows that I do and other stuff, probably. That's being an improviser in 2024, baby.
Yeah. Do you have anything cool coming up? We don't super know when we're gonna put this out, but who knows?
Fascinating. I will soon be the dungeon master for season 2 of Oops All Bards, an
it's
improvised D&D musical
It's so
at
good.
I've
Otherworld
gone
Theater.
and seen it. It is very good.
It's so good.
I perform in Blank the Musical at the Revival, and I do Portal Prov and Lost Realms, which are both improvised genre shows, also at Otherworld Theater, TMI at the Annoyance. You go to an improv theater. I'm either there in the audience or I'm there on stage.
There's so much going on in the Chicago improv scene, and Jono's got their little fingers in all of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This has been such a delight. What a fun time. Thank you all for listening at home. If you want to know more about Charm Scene, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Charm Scene Pod. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.